hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we just exited the Mangle Grove, and now we're just going to make our way back to Cobblestone. We're going to skip these enemies. They're really not worth the experience or gold anymore at this point. Although we could also go this way. This place is... this is not... We'll come back to that. I'm sure we're going to have to come back to that at some point anyway, so... We'll go where the game wants us to. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is explore part of an area, find out that there's something that we can't interact with or can't do yet until we do our whatever it is at Cobblestone, and then have the game tell us from Cobblestone to go over to where we had just spent time exploring. So we'll just do things in the order the game wants us to. And we can still ring the bell and get our horse, so that's nice. Oh, there's that cool kid. Looks like we got here before Jasper. Maybe they couldn't find the place yet because they didn't really know where it was. Not that there was a whole lot of other places to go when you say just head south of Heliodor. That's kind of a strange greeting. Let's talk to some other people. Okay, well he's busy. Let's oh, I know. We should find Gemma while we're here. Young Jace. You're talking to Jace. What are you talking about? Amber. Yeah, maybe we should go see Amber. Find out what's going on around here. Oh, hey, there's this thing. Can we interact with it? I mean, it has that same sort of markings as the thing in the forest that we could interact with, but yeah, I guess the game doesn't want us to interact with that yet. I know I already got those jars. Yeah, that's probably the case, kid. Okay, let's find Amber. This is not Amber's house. This is Amber's house.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite stew. It'll be ready any minute now. You'll be desperate
awesome.
To stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir.
Who else are you taking care of now that I've moved out?
Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
I mean, who am I? You raised him for 17 years. 16 years. 16. Yeah, he's 16.
What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and claiming to be someone you're not? Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant. Don't make me say it twice.
I thought you were supposed to be the hospitable person around town. Well, this is weird. So if her Jace... That's a younger dog. That's a younger Sandy. And that's Gemma. And her headscarf is stuck in the tree again. This must be an illusion. There must be like some sort of curse on this village that Oh, hey, we can get this item again. Yeah, forget about your headscarf for a minute. We're gonna get this item. Must be some sort of curse on this village where we're seeing things from 10 years ago. Or we've actually gone into a time warp. Okay, now... Ah, there's the tree. We'll splash in the water, because some of the kids want us to do that. Yeah, we'll get that back for you. There you go.
Thank you, mister. My name's Gemma. Who are you?
I'm Jace.
But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right?
Yeah, it's completely impossible for two people in the world to have the same name.
Follow me.
Don't you even realize that this looks like an older version of the Jace that you know right now? These are just the thoughts that went through my head. I know this is post-commentary, so I'll break the fourth wall a little bit. These are just the thoughts that were going through my head at the time that I was, as I was playing through this section. Of course, post-commentary me, you know, I'm a couple parts ahead in the gameplay, so I know what's going to happen. I know what's really going on. Ooh, cow, tell me about the weather. These cows don't tell me about the weather. Okay. Now, the weather must be cloudy with a chance of meatballs. No, that's not one of my LPs. Well, now that we can... Okay, weakest barrels again. You are the weakest barrel. Goodbye. I'm not even referencing my other LPs anymore. Well, that was a waste of a hut. There's nothing in there for me. What in the world is this? Glowing barrier. See, when I got to the glowing barrier, I'm like, okay, this has got to be some sort of illusion or a curse on the village. And I'm like, it could really be either one. But maybe this village is being projected as it was 10 years ago, and really, Jasper did get here and did something awful. Maybe he put a village under the curse. I don't know. Now, here, it looks like this... It looks special. It looks too special to just be, you know, nothing. But there's nothing. See, that's my problem when I play these big, giant world exploration games. I think that every little thing that looks, you know, unordinary like that is going to have some sort of item or special treasure for me to collect by it. And when I don't, I'm disappointed. And rightfully so, because if you look at the other RPGs that I play, or other games that I play, you know, you don't have to explore long to find items or treasures. So when I go out of my way and find, like, a little special-looking rock or something, and then have absolutely nothing there, it's like, well, why is this even here? It's just wasting my time. It's little Jace. He has a voice.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we?
Chalky, it's Grandpa Gohan. Hi there.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
How come little Jace, Illusion Jace here...
I've never even seen him before.
Oh my gosh, do you not even know what your own face looks like?
It might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups?
Can't you see the face, the hairstyle? He's an older version of you.
All right.
And why does Kid Jace have a voice acting in this game, but you know, our hero doesn't? That really bothers me at this point.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is. See, Chalky gets it.
I've known you since you were a baby, after all. I knew it was you right away. But you don't look too happy, my lad. Care to tell your old granddad what's on your mind?
Yeah.
I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer around. Well, well. And King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon. And to think I trusted that he'd do right by you. If I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything, instead of hiding the truth from you for all those years.
Well,
You don't have
that
time
can't
to
be
be listening
helped.
to an old man's regrets. Here's what we're going to do. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the three-sided rock.
okay, three-sided
Got that?
rock.
The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls.
Yeah, the one
know
with
the
three
one I
sides,
mean.
right?
Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become. I'm so glad I got
Yep,
to see you
this
grow
is an
up.
illusion.
You be good now, lad. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart. Always saw me right. Bye now.
Okay. So, east of the village. And so, I'm not fully sure where this east of the village means. I'll explain more about that in a few minutes when it comes around. Another one of those glowing barriers. Now that's weird. Now, hey, we stumbled into another cutscene. That was quite the loading screen. Okay. Oh, hey, there's Gemma and Mini-Me. Oh, that's another reference.
Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for her. Come back and play anytime you like.
Your voice, it's such a cute... It's like one of those cute but serious voices. I like it. Why can't our hero actually have the real voice? I don't get that. Uh-oh. It was all just an illusion. Oh, it did have to do with that tree.
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there. Not surprising, I guess.
So that was another one of those... Oh no. They didn't.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they?
Yeah, I'm
Jasper
saying
and his
King
goons
is
must have
a,
ridden straight here after you got
imposter
thrown in
king,
dungeons
and he's a
and
monster
torched
in
the
disguise.
Hey, just now, when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing. And so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions?
Yeah, apparently it was.
Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad and...
So apparently...
And yourself?
Our powers, or interactions
weird.
with these, Yggdrasil
Must have been the root
plants...
Here. It must have the power to show you the past.
Not just show us the past, kind of like the other one.
Well,
we couldn't just see the past, but we got to actively interact.
Head over to Cobblestone Falls.
We got to actually interact
Where
with the
did you say it
past.
was? East of the village?
So that's good information to know.
Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
He does have a point. Well... Oh, there's a guy here. Oh, a traveling priest. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so I guess there's still a place where we can rest, if we need to do that. I think we do need to do that. We also need to drop a save, I think. Yeah. The last save was back at the campsite in the Mangle Grove. And I don't know what's coming up, so if we end up into a tough boss battle against Jasper or something, I don't want to have to redo that stuff. I don't need to save twice, though. Yeah, interesting that they left the church building standing, but they destroyed all the other buildings in town. The Dragon Quest series, you know, each town does have a church in it. I knocked over to, a treasure. A recipe book. Or a recipe book. Not a whole book, it only has one. Templar's outfit. Okay. Yeah, this is again, sad, devastating scene, but yet the music is still kind of, well, it's a little bit upbeat and like trying to cheer us up sort of thing. That's the feeling I get from it. I wonder what happened to all the townspeople. Did they just slaughter all of them, including the kids, or did they escape? I hope they escaped. That means they would have killed Gemma. Oh, they are in trouble. So yeah, I'm just gonna survey the wreckage here. Just see, there's a couple items in the houses we can pick up, and then we'll move on. You're gonna see, after I explore all these houses, you're gonna see me cut to the outside of town, and the reason for that is, you know, it said east of the village, so I tried going like south and to the east, and I ended up going up Cobblestone Tor again and climbing all the way up the Tor, thinking, you know, okay, well, maybe there's a falls up there that I need to get to. No. Where you're supposed to go is a place that's not called the Cobblestone Falls. No, it is called the Emerald Coast. In fact, I didn't see like on any map where it's actually called Cobblestone Falls, so it's kind of false advertising there. It should have just said, hey, go to the Emerald Coast and, you know, by the falls there and look for the three-pointed rock. So, yeah, there's like about 5 or 6 minutes that I cut out from that. Don't worry, I didn't really get much off camera. I got a couple of a couple of the material items, crafting material items that I had picked up before on our trip up to Cobblestone Tour. So I have a couple extra copies of those, but nothing new, nothing exciting. Hey, this is new. Oh, it's the flurry feather. Yeah, okay. And we'll just fall down. Oh, and here's another one of those doors with the red doors. I'm guessing it's going to take the thief key. Or it could even take, like, the magical key. I don't know. So, yeah, there's where I cut out to, yeah, what we actually need to do is go north of town first, and then head to the east. And then we'll get to where we're supposed to go. Maybe that was just my misunderstanding and not necessarily, you know, bad directions or whatnot, but that happens sometimes. It happens a lot. This is what happens when I play 3D games. I get lost. We've been over this. Ooh, 5 of those perfectionist pearls. Okay. I guess if I need to rework some equipment later, I can do that. I'm not that much of a perfectionist or a completionist when it comes to games, especially games like this. There are some games where I will want to, you know, 100% complete them. For instance, like the Mega Man X games, I picked up I'd pick up all the heart containers, all the body pieces, and whatnot. But like Mega Man X5, well, there wasn't you can't actually get all of the, you know, special parts to equip. You have to play through the game multiple times, and I think some of it's like random chance too, or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't going to show all of those off. It was just kind of whatever we happened to get. Hey, there's our 3-sided rock. Alright, so I did fit in a Mega Man X5 reference. Check that off the list. You know, I'm not really trying to reference all my other LPs. But I gotta talk about something, so I may as well talk about comparisons with other games.
Letters, huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's for sure.
Well, it must have been there for at least 10 years.
My dearest, darling baby boy. When finally you come to read this,
this is,
I will almost certainly belong there.
This is from his biological mother.
You see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrazil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms, and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety. If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the King of Heliodor when you come of age.
Yeah, we did
Our
that.
kingdom and
It
his
didn't go
have
well.
long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives.
Yeah, well, the king didn't seem to care
Never
about any of
forget,
that.
my son. You are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrazil.
Oh, I'm a
But more
prince
than
too.
that, you are the luminary.
So
Yours
I'm
is a
guessing
weighty burden.
Dundrazil
It
is
you
either
who must
currently
stand
taken
against
over
the
by
darkness
like
and
another
banish it from our
imposter
world.
king, or has been also
time,
destroyed to the
You
ground
will come to understand.
by the
It breaks my
monsters.
heart to leave you, my darling.
And I'm
but
sure
it
we're gonna
is
have to go
the
there at
only
some
way.
point.
It's from
Oh,
someone
I
important
didn't mean
to
to
you,
skip
right?
that.
Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
What, are you like not reading it over his shoulder or something? Oh, and there's a blue gem.
To my dearest grandson.
Oh, it's Grandpa
I haven't the
Gohan.
foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today. As promised, I've buried some things here that will help you on your way.
Weird, so not only
Have
can
you
we
read your
interact
mother's
with the
letter
past,
It was in your basket with
but
you
we
when
can
I
change
first
the
found you.
past
It was because
in
of
those
that
little
letter
visions.
that I asked my Amber
Because
to send
clearly
you to see
it
the
changed the
king
past
when the
after
time
this,
came.
and he wrote this letter after that.
I wish I'd known how things would turn out. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country.
Well, I have a hunch, but it
But I
yet
do know
remains to be proven.
the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east.
Oh, of course, the
You
door of
must go out
departure.
into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges, and live life with love in your heart. All the best.
Well,
Now
I would
and forever.
love to stab a certain king. Does that count? Nice to have a friend like Eric at a time like this.
So we use the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You better believe I'm coming with you. You said
Awesome.
it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to.
Yeah, the orb. We got to get that
Kingsborough's
first.
not too far from here. Just down the way, in fact. Let's go claim what's rightfully mine.
Alright, let's do that. We'll go to the next big open area here, right through this passage. And this will be where we leave it off for next time. Oh look, we have new enemies here. And here's what the area looks like. Alright, so next time we'll go to the Kingsbarrow and explore this place.